Good evening. How are we all doing? First things first, you may notice that you may be able to hear me. Turns out if you go and kick the ever-loving crap out of your mic, it actually works. I just wanted to apologize for last week's video. I was so upset with it not working. I didn't have the ability to re-record all that audio over the top even, because it just wouldn't line up. So we're going to call that one off as a happy little accident, and we're going to carry on with what we were doing. Last week we started over at Sand Sorrow Watch, made our way through Gadget-san, around here I believe, and then went out over here to the Gaping Chasm. We have some things to do. We need to get ocular crystals and chunks of hyena. So, let's get started. Well, that's a good start. Once I've been a couple of feet. Oh, I hope everyone's doing alright. I've had a rough week, but I had a good day today. I had been, for the last couple of months, kind of living my life in fear. Fear of judgment, fear of hatred, and fear of just generally scared of people. It's something that I admit has been rough for me, but thankfully it is getting better, and today, or this morning at least, I went back onto Facebook, which is something that I had basically shunned myself away from for fear of doing or saying anything that could be misconstrued or generally not taken well. It's not something I've ever really done purposefully, ever. But it has been a worry for me all this time. And so it's obviously something I wanted to get off my chest and get not so much sorted, but it's something that I've been working up the courage to do, and I finally did it. So I'm feeling very free, very awake, very alive, very good. And so I thought it would be a good thing to share, that I've been really struggling over the last few weeks, months. But I was struggling before I started this channel, so I don't think it matters too much. But, regardless, I'm feeling better. I'm just more concerned about last week's performance with the video and how it, well, not how it did, how it was received. It definitely, I've got rabies. It definitely felt not my best, and the worst thing, it was completely out of my control. Like, I did the test and I thought it was working fine, and it just ended up not being fine at all. It was very frustrating. But that was last week, and this is this week, and I think that is something that is very central to my thought process now. Gotta move on with what you're doing and just keep on trucking. Just need a couple more chunks of hyena and we're good to go. So I hope everyone here finds the ability to just keep on trucking and carry on with it day to day. just finished work today. It was a just about 11 hour shift. So my voice is quite hoarse. It seems to be a theme here, doesn't it? I always have a very coarse voice. Well, I spend a lot of time shouting at children, so it's not something I'm it is something I'm particularly proud of. It's great fun. No other profession that you can do here would allow you to do that, at least that easily, and with minimal repercussions. Ooh, Scorpitar. Let's run away from this guy. Oh, he's surrounded by invisible skellies. Skellies? Okay, let's see. Can I aggro it without... Yes. I think I could. Wonderful. Oh, and there's another hyena. Oh, out. There we go. God, I'm so glad there was a moment there where I thought, oh jeez, did I remember to turn off... There's an add-on that I have used religiously for most of my time playing WoW called GTFO. And GTFO will just make a very loud noise if you are caught inside something like that acid spit, for example. If you're in that, it would basically just klaxon, very, very loud klaxon. I'm glad I had that turned off. That would have been, oh god, that would have been distressing as all hell. Okay. So yeah, work was rough, but it's almost always rough, so it's not too bad. Gusting forward things now. What did we do last week as well? We reached level 50. Of course, we reached level 50. That's amazing. I don't think we got anything different from it, if memory serves. But very cool. Next thing we can get is Nature's Grasp. While active, any time an enemy strikes the caster, they will become afflicted with entangling roots. You get one charge of it and it'll last 45 seconds. So, pretty decent if, for example, we're trying to run away from something. So useful. Let's see. Then it's Innovate. Causes the target to regenerate mana equal to 50% of the caster's spirit. I don't think I've ever had an issue with mana yet. I say yet, I'm sure it'll happen at some point. Yes, here's your ocular crystals. And for you, Zeke, chicken of the desert. He's got a great idea. Use the bootlegger bug bait to capture a Hazali swarmer. Okay. Use this. Azali swarm. That's a Sandreaver. I'm assuming a swarmer is a flyer. Stinger? Which one's a swarmer? Does it say? Good power fishing. Nice to rope. Now you're ready to go catch me. Still a fleet. Don't give me that look. It's perfectly safe, or mostly safe. Okay, you might die painfully, but it'll be easy. Stinger. 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 Go after one of the swarmers. I haven't seen one of those. I think it's a big one, isn't it? And you should find plenty of swarmers around the edge of the pit. Worker. There's a Sandreaver. Around the edge of the pit. Okay, well, there's the pit. Worker. Looking for a swarmer. I wonder if they'll be in red. That'd make it easy, wouldn't it? Let's see. There's a worker again. Well, there's the... I assume that's the pit. Worker. Oh, there's a thing. swarmer. Oh, sick. Okay, let's get this guy back. We've wrangled it. A thought occurs. Last week I made a point of saying that I didn't want to say some of the stories that I had because they probably wouldn't have been heard. I like to think, even though I have told those stories, I could tell them again. Because let's face it, I don't think we heard them. It was very much on off, on off, on off, on off, on off, on off. I don't actually know how I fixed it as well. It is just...
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, let's see. Talk to Narain's soothe fancy to pilot the mind-controlling swarmer into the hive. I'll get a... okay, that'll be decent. Agility, stamina, mostly amazing gloves. She'll only be a bit better than what we've got. We'll go for the one that sells the most. This one, the bootlegger leg plates. Okay. So yeah, I have no idea how I fixed it. Sniff the air pheromones to find a trail leading you into the hive, and detonate it. Oh god, sniff a pheromone. Yeah, all of these guys are friendly, aren't they? Sniff a pheromones. Maybe I will get over that. It seems that just restarting my PC actually fixed it in the end, if memory serves. Which is frustrating. However, I know that if it happens again, I can simply stop recording, restart. Aha, there we go. Restart. And just try again. Simply put. Because that, yeah, I'm quite ashamed of what I did there, at least. And I don't want that to happen again. This is also pretty minging, isn't it? Fucking hell. Follow the pheromones. Is that it? Are we here? I guess. Well, so long. That was the hive. Well, what do you reckon, Zeke?
Have a good one.
Hey, 51. We're almost there. Alright, Megs, we're seeing her again at Doonmall Camp, which is over that way. Can I fly there?
Time is money, friend.
I cannot.
Be good.
Worth a go. So yeah, I want to make sure that doesn't happen again. If it does happen again, I want to make sure that I can resolve it in a way that works. I reckon it's probably where that tower is now. Oh, Jesus. Didn't see that one coming. Ow. Trying to think of anything else that happened this week other than an epiphany. Oh, I got a new instrument. Yes, and I'm a little bit in love with it. Okay, I'll talk about that in a second. We've got to turn to Mex, who wants us to obtain 10 charter signatures from Dunmore Ogres.
Have a good one.
Alright, let's give that a go. And you sell general goods. That's fine. And a 12 slot bag. Yeah, not 10 gold, but maybe. Alright, let's go and talk to some ogres, I'm sure. You disguise yourself. Okay, I am there we go. Hello, can I get your signature? Wow, it's easy. Okay, so I just need to ask them, hey, can I get your signature? We get tabard? Oh, maybe. He's still hungry. Oh, dear. Oh, well, I'll be definitely going for him later. It's alright. Yes, tabards for everybody. 8, 9. I don't know whether or not we're supposed to be getting specifics or what, but we're getting very lucky. Oh yeah, this instrument, right. I don't know whether everybody would know what it is, but it is a bouzouki. Initially a Greek instrument that was then into a... if I do that, there you go. An Irish instrument. It has 8 strings, 4 pairs of 2, and it is usually in D tuning, and it is honestly such a delight to play. I got it as a little treat for myself because I was feeling kinda sad, and I'm so glad I did because it's helped massively. It's always been an instrument I wanted, and so in easily obtaining it means that I can
What's the word on the street? What's up?
easily kind of play it. Collect 20 centiparts from centipar silithids.
See you around, friend.
Okay. Yes, I think that's good. Over there-ish. Let's go. Yeah. It's been... So, you remember, I don't know whether or not I've said this before, but I have an annoying talent for being able to play most instruments that I come across almost instantly. It's well, it's just one of those things. It's annoying for a lot of people. But it's something that I love exploiting. For example, this bouzouki I got, a couple of days ago at least, and within, I think it was, we'd parked up in the car on the way home to, look over it and make sure it was all there, and I started playing it immediately. I'd never played one before. I'd only seen it be played by some very, very cool people. And it annoyed my partner so much. She was just pouting through the entire performance. The song that I thought of initially to perform is one of my favourites played on the bouzouki, called the Kraken White Hair. And it's most notably, at least from my opinion, most notably played by Derry Farrell, who is a phenomenal musician. And I've always loved his version of it. And so that was the first one I aimed for. The next song that I want to try and learn is from a group of two Irish lads called Ye Vagabonds. Because I've adored their stuff for years now, and they've done a lot of very, very good music. All of which has been on the bouzouki. Well, most of which at least. So it's something that I've wanted to get into but never had the ability. It's like my dream instrument, well, one that I've always really, really wanted, but I know for a fact I would probably never get, is a hurdy-gurdy. They are quite ludicrously expensive and difficult to maintain. They require a lot of work and things to play. And there was a music store in London, I remember it very clearly, that sold a hurdy-gurdy and allowed me to play it for a while. And it was one of those instruments that I was able to pick up quite easily again. Too much to the annoyment. It annoyed the fuck out of my partner, and it kind of was. It was interesting from the perspective of the shop worker, because she was under the impression that I owned a hurdy-gurdy already, and I knew how to play one, which is kind of funny. But that happens a lot. I don't know what it is, I can't explain it. But I've always wanted a hurdy-gurdy, and I know for a fact that unless I win the lottery, I won't be able to get one. Lottery or any kind of what they called, any kind of competition to win one, because they are just very expensive items. But regardless, I'm really excited to own one at some point soon, because I know it's one of those LARP weapons, LARP instruments. It's very much, oh, how cute. It's very much in its time period, I guess. It's not often that you hear a hurdy-gurdy being played in modern music, even folk or Celtic stuff. You know, it's not often. You hear it every once in a while. There are some bands who use it a lot, but I mean, it's not a common instrument to use. That's the best way of putting it, I think. I don't know, it's just one of those things that I've always wanted, but I know for a fact I'll never be able to own easily. So, yeah, I think having goals like that with what to get yourself, at least. You want us to use the Bilgewater Cartel promotional delicacy morsels on ogres after weakening them. Maul them with kindness. Okay, sure. Yeah. One more time, I think we'll do it. Okay, ogre's fed. Me sorry, no hurt. You got it, bet. Oh, that was a mistake, eh? No, this doesn't look good for old Sam now. actually, never mind, we're alright. And another. Does that count as one or two? Because I had two heads. I've always been curious. Oops. Yeah, I can get away with that. There we go. I mean, injured. Weakened first. Weakened by how much? If I go to about half health. Ooh, maybe that wasn't the best example. I got a crit there, I think. Oh well. Okay, that's about half health. No. Needs to be lower. Ooh, this might be... Oh, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. One more time. One more time. Oh, that's more than enough. Okay, there we go. Cool, back we go. I could probably take the riverboat off here, actually. We've still got the swift mounts. We could use just in case, but no, we don't need that now. We don't need it. Next. Kill Sand Scraper. This is one of the first things I've seen that we can actually wear everything for. A knuckle down fist weapon, which is just knuckle dusters. Bracers, which are better than... Yeah, they're better than what we got. Business finisher, which is a dagger, or a Bilgewater brooch, which is also better than what we got. I think the brooch will probably be better. It says "Good job, babe" on it. Good job, babe. Oh dear, what's that from? Cat Returns, I think. Yes. The Cat Returns. Yeah, with the king cat. Oh, I do love that film. Thanks, babe. Yeah. Cute little cat. I enjoy that film. Let's see here. We can do this two ways. I think I'm going to do it this way. Which is parrot form. And beam up from inside here. So I know for a fact no one can sneak up on me. Let's see, clever. Put the fairy fire on him so we get a little bit of armor reduction, which will help massively. Star Surge, one of them. Oh yeah, we got this guy easy squeezy. And down he goes. Lovely. Oh, it's treasure. I think that might be of use to us. And then, watch out, back into cat form. Just like that. Okay. There we go. Once that gets back up and running as well, we'll use that and make our way over. There we go. Easy. Easy, 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 easy. Okay. Grok. Does General Cook say that's wonderful to know? Okay. Sand Scraper will take the brooch.
Keep it real.
The treasure. Oh, hello. Oh, it's Nature's Grasp. Oh, yes, of course, the running away thing. I like that. That's good, that's good, that's good. That goes over here. Sand Scraper Scarab. Haha. Deliver the artifact and Andor and Dawnwise at the Valley of the Watchers. This looks important. Oh wow, and it's a mission away. Okay. Sure, let's go for it. I tell you what, we'll mount up for this bit. Because it looks like we'll be going a long way. Sometimes I forget that that's, oh, where is that? It's Oldham. I'm really excited for Oldham. I was talking to, one of the parents from the kids' parties that we had today about, there's someone in Egypt who's mapped out the entirety of, some of the great tombs in Egypt. And the pyramids of Giza, and some really fantastic pieces of archaeology, and they've mapped them all out in a 3D space. And so if someone was able to do so, they would be able to walk through the pyramids. In VR, and it sounds so cool. I do have a link to the page. It's very good stuff, but it doesn't quite work on VR yet. That's what I'm going to work on. I'm going to try and do that myself. There we go. Stuff. Mystery meat and a rabbit's foot, which didn't really get me that good stuff, did it? Maybe it got me a little XP, I'm not sure, but let's keep going. We've got Reliquary Diggers and Explorers League, neither of which we're going for. It looks like we are going to mount back up. We are in the Valley of the Watchers, that's good at least. I think that was a way to get into, that was a way to get into Oldham. Was it? I can't remember. No, that was the way to get into Oldham. That's where you start. Because they've got that huge statue, you can see it in the background there. Oh, beans. I have a distinct impression that we're going to need to kill some of these golems later, so I will not try and attack it now. Right. Hello. I need to talk to you, please. Wow. Okay. Laying claim, we need to kill dwarven archaeologists. We need to collect ancient hieroglyphs. And Sherm's here again. Report to Willardon Marshall at Marshall's stand in Ungoro Crater, which looks like the next place we need to go for. And then Dr. Dealwell in Gadgetsan. We can do that. First, I'm going to unmount. And we're going to get ourselves some repairing and get rid of some stuff. Oh, okay. No, that's cloth. Okay, so let's go through all of these and make sure that we don't need anything. Anything we do need will be popped on. Middle map, I don't think we need anything with those fragments. Blazing emblem. No. Technically, armor, intellect, and hit, so yes. Yeah, it is better. No. Pop that over there. No. Star ruby, I'll pop that over here. Cloth. No. Dangerous machinery piece. Yes. I'll pop that on there. Plate. Breath of wind. Wet sand. Why do I even have wet sand? Dark tide cape. No. Jade. No, actually, I think we agreed that these didn't sell very well, or at least didn't sell last week. No. A lower map fragment, some cheddar, an upper map fragment, hoop earrings, some trousers, a shield, parrot skeleton, buzzard talon, broken scorpion, mystery meat, feathered wing, blood, troll sweat, mojo. None of these things. No, we got that cool mace, didn't we? I hope at least that the excitement in my voice about that mace comes through, or came through in the recording there yesterday. Okay, so we need to kill some dwarves, we need to get some hieroglyphs, we need to report to someone in Ungoro Crater, which is over here. That does seem like the next logical step. It is level... I am level 52, why am I still doing this? That's a good question, actually. Should I make a move? Oh, you want to do the Thunderdome stuff? Oh, this is a good question. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. I kind of like this. I think it's the desert stuff, and now I'm starting to get into, like, you know, the hieroglyphs. The Egyptian themed stuff, I guess you could say. I'm more interested in it. Oh, God. I don't understand it sometimes. It may just be me. But when I was growing up, I had this DK book. I think I may have talked about it in a previous episode. But this DK book... Oh, you prick. Had loads of mummies in it, pictures of mummies, and they scared the ever-living shit out of me sometimes. But I still got a huge tattoo of Tutankhamun's death mask on my leg, with all this broken wall and hieroglyphs around it. Oh, I dodged it, nice. Smack him in the face. But yeah, it's a weird one. It is very weird, but also, I don't know. Everyone's got to have interests somewhere, and mine just happens to be a little bit of ancient Egypt. Wow, quite a lot of ancient Egypt. But, you know, it is what it is. I realise actually a lot of my interests stem from cultures that are not my own. Like, I'm kind of interested in most English stuff, but, you know, like the Navy, 17th century stuff. But, for the most part, my core interests come from places that... cultures that are not my own. That may be a very... I don't really know what it is. It's certainly an interesting topic of debate. Because everyone will think that they're playing... Okay, think of it this way. When you're in the UK and someone talks to you about their hometown, for me, personally at least, 8 times out of 10, they're going to say their hometown is a shithole with nothing there. And so, it does beg the question, where do we draw the line with, you know, shithole versus pride? Who's genuinely pride of their hometown right now? Oh, that's where I picked that up. I mean, I love the fact that I live in Cornwall, but I wasn't born here. I'd definitely have a bit more of a twang to my accent if I did. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, that's probably the reason why we came down here, because the Cornish are just so interesting as people, with a deep, rich history. And yet, my interests are also drawn in from Egyptian, Mayan or Aztec, Japanese, Chinese. Hell, that's why I'm playing this. The Asian influences that came with the Miss Pandaria patch. Love it. Utterly, utterly love it. Trying to think of other cultures that I really appreciate and love. Maybe as much as to get tattooed on me. Native American especially Native American. Mostly, I guess, for the from the perspective of not having that culture. Destroy 6 sandstone columns, called it, and collect earthen jewels. You got it. So I do actually have some connection to a Native American past. It's not a lot. I will say straight away, just in case, it is not a lot. But it was confirmed on our last trip to the States. I'd basically done this Ancestry.com. Well, it wasn't really Ancestry, I can't remember what it was. But it was something to that ilk. Tracing lineage, because I knew my grandmother, who was Irish, is one of 11 children. It's not uncommon for old Irish families to have a lot of kids, but it is kind of a little bit uncommon. Well, it's nowadays maybe, but for them it wasn't uncommon, and I was told over the years that these family members went everywhere. Like, I still have some family living out in the States. I've never met them, but they are family. So the way it was told to me was I had my grandmother's grandfather, who left Ireland, went to America as many did, met a Native American lady in Connecticut, settled down, and lived there until he died. I think he worked as a lumberjack, I think. Yeah. Lived there for the end of his life, but kept, he had kids, and so the reason I bring this up, when we went to the States last, we went via Connecticut, and the reason we went via Connecticut was to basically confirm it. We went to the Nashantucket Reserve about the time that they were doing a powwow. I distinctly remember 3 ears of corn on the sign, and in the reserve they have a fantastic museum, and with that museum a large book of everybody who's been affiliated in any way to the tribes. And in that book was my grandmother's grandfather's name and his son's name. It was awesome, truly, truly awesome. So I do have a connection. It's a slim one, as I say, and it's distant. Oh god, there's a film, one of my favourite films, is called Dreamkeeper. It's about passing on the most important stories for a tribe, and the importance of those stories being passed along. And in it there is a character whose name currently escapes me, but he was shunned initially by one of the main characters as being just a wannabe. And the grandfather goes, yeah, he is a wannabe connected. So whenever it's come up in the past, I've always said, well, I am a connected distant connected who wants to be more connected. So it was really cool. I love the music at Powwows as well. I utterly adore it. It's just so powerful. Let's see, what have we got here? All of these are worse. We'll take this because it costs the most. The Crumbling Past. Search the antechamber of Uldum for an intact artifact. That is back the way we came, sure. Yeah, I think that's just another one of my stories that I've accidentally done. But yeah, it's really, really cool. It's something I like to show off. Wow. When it comes up in conversation. So I could say I'm a little bit Pequot. All of these inspirations that I've had from connections, existent or not, have been mostly so I can get them tattooed on my skin. Obviously the Egyptian one, Japanese. I've got plans for a Japanese one. Okay, hieroglyphic helm. That's not a helm, but okay. Translation boots and rosy tablet belt. I think I'll take the helm. That's a lot of armor straight out. Let's do that. The secrets of Uldum. Steel for thousands of years. Hey, I completed all the quests in Tanaris. What lies within? Defeat the... Oh, piss. Hello, sir. Defeat the anti... Oh, no. So, yeah, all of these things these cultures I want on my skin just to be like, these are the various connections that I want to make. I think that's it. That's a good way of putting it. I want their wannabe connection tattoos. Like the Egyptian one, I can't wait. I really want to go to the pyramids of Giza and see all of the tombs. And I want to do that and just enjoy. Oh, I think we'll level up from this as well. Wow. Enjoy the process of being connected. And I can do that through many ways, I've found. And I know this ties all the way back. It goes back to music. Yeah. It's a weird one, I know. It's unorthodox. And I don't know, some people may find it kind of offensive. I know, I've never really understood that. Like, there's a part of me that's like, it's not your culture. Why would you do that? It's not yours. And then the other part is like, well, you are or want to be connected. I don't know, is this a moral is this a moral kind of middle ground? I don't really know. But it's something that keeps me up at night. The Grand Tablet will take that hieroglyphic helm. And with that, all the quests are done. So, we will fly back to Gadget-san and report to Dr. Dealwell. And then I think we absolutely must go to the Ongoro crater. But for how long? Up to level 55. We go to Silithus immediately after that. What, like, flashed up with being okay. Goodness, where do we go? I mean, Silithus is alright, but I thought it was just a shithole. Ungoro crater is all the it's down there. It's a tropical hole in the ground, isn't it? I never really... Oh god, Uldum's at 83 and 84. That's a shame. Where would I go after that? Oh, I could go to Winter Spring instead. I'll spin it round for a bit. And then Moonglade. This entire thing for Moonglade. It's not a bad idea. Might see if I could do... I mean, I've got to go to Moonglade anyway. Huh. Yeah. Let's give that a go. Let's not go to Angora Crater. Let's go to Winter Spring, do as much as we can from Winter Spring, and then move to Moonglade. I feel like that's, you know, I've been saying for weeks now we should definitely go to Moonglade at some point. Oh, here's our opportunity. Mr. Dealwell. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Should we try this? You know what, fuck it, let's try this. Mr. Ginormous, or whatever his name is. No getting out until someone hits the sand. I mean, I could just walk out now. Fight of the Warrior, the Waste Wanderer. Oh, jeez, hello. Okay, he's an elite. But he's at 47 and we're at 53. We should be alright. As long as we keep on track of our health, we'll be alright, I think. Yeah, look at that. We're getting it down. Ah, he's interrupted me. What an absolute dingus. Oh, what? That's not fair. I mean, I am using the literal moon here, so I could give him a hound. But we've almost got him. One more Starfire will do it. There we go. Look at that. Looks like I won. Hell yeah. Solo, I might add. Hello. Katrina. Be prepared for more. Okay. You sell legacy armor, which is great, but it's not something we're going to be working on today. Conquest stuff. Honor stuff. Get rid of that. We could pop this on as well, actually, whilst we got it. Get rid of the pretty pebbles. Balanced elven. Oh, right, there's a slot. I don't have any honor. Why am I even trying? What am I doing? Right, okay. Zumanga. Let's try it. We might as well kill a bit of time. Make our way up to Winter Spring, so we'll be ready for us for the first episode. Well, next episode. Zumanga. There it is. Now I'll strike first. Okay. That's level 49, so it's a little bit harder. But I reckon we got this. We'll keep on top of our healing, as I say. Oh, Jesus. Okay. No, let's do some more. Oh, okay. Ow. Let's do some more wraths. Ow. I'm just going to stay in this corner. Ow. You know what? Actually, I don't think I'll be able to do that. Get some more healing done. There we go. We just got to stay on top of our healing. Ow. Ow. No, we got this, we got this, we got this. Got another lunar eclipse, so we're going to have to be a bit careful here. Ooh, Nelly. Another. Oh, could we get away with 3? Oh, look at that. Fantastic. I'm feeling mega powerful right now.
Can I help you?
Another 9,800 XP. Oh. Oh, go on then. One more. As long as this one doesn't launch me into the air, I think we'll be alright. Skittering death. Well, we know this one's going to be a bug. Please be a bug. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, this is a very interesting one. Oh my lord, where did all my health go? That's such an interesting model, though. the starfire won't hurt. Again, just keep on top of me healing, we'll be alright. Into a solar eclipse. There we go. Okay, we go. Okay, we're alright. We're alright. There we go, we interrupted her, you didn't like that, did you? Oh, right. Healing. Oh, a bit more healing there as well. Come on, you got this, 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 you got this. Yes! Oh my god. 3 for 3. Oh, good gracious. Okie dokie, let's see here. Can I get another level out of that? Oh, one more. Kelsey. Oh, okay, I actually get stuff out of this. A cloak, a ring, or a necklace. Alright, one more. We're good with this. Let's see. I'm going to do some astral projection here. Oh. Let's get Kelsey Steel Spark. She's level 50, but we do have Megs here. So we'll see how this works. Oh, this should be easy. Of course I'm going to say this now. Something's going to bloody happen, isn't it? No, you know. I think we should be alright. She's down to half health. Less fucking hard than the other. Oh, God. Alright, fine. There we go. That's what I was going to say. Alright, I'll take care of this. Wait. Back off. Add some of this. I'd actually keep Megs alive as well. Nah, I wouldn't worry about Megs. I'm sure she could take care of herself. This must be making a very annoying sound, I'm sorry. Stop. Healing touch, healing touch, healing touch. Yes, there we go. Right. We've almost got it. Almost got it. Almost there. You're almost there. There we go. We've got it. This goblin turf now. I suggest you get used to it. Ciao, babe. Let me know if you'd like to do lunch sometime. We'll work something out. Now that you've learnt some manners. Hell yes. Amazing. And with that, I think we'll get the ring. The necklace, we just got an upgrade for the necklace. And, yeah, let's get the ring.
Farewell.
How's about that? Level 54. We probably could just go straight for, I could fly there, or I could just do this. Let's do it. Finally. Oh, and we learned Innovate, which gives me mana. Okay. For the first time ever, we have finally teleported to Moonglade. Here we are. Light armor merchant, which is interesting. Do they have leather? They do have leather. Reinforced leather vest. That's not terrible. Not terrible. I mean, what does it look like as a full set? It looks terrible. Okay, how about we use it for catch-up? Anything like, we'll just give more armor, we'll lose all the other stats. I think like the stats make it worth it. Everything else makes it a bit wet. Let's see, use Starblaze. Greeting. Hello, sausage. Nice to meet you. Let's go for a look around Moonglade, actually. We are in Nighthaven. I wonder if we can find anyone who's going to give us a quest. It would be incredible if we could find that. You do specialty dressmaker. Very strange. Ah, Druid trainer. Okay. Welcome. So the circle's future, Shadowfang Keep. No, we're not going to do that. But we do get a staff from it, which is just a... Oh. Interesting. It's got little flowers on it. Okay, what about this one? Recover the breath of Tanaris from Pyromancer Lawgrain and Blackrock Depths. Yeah, oh, you can get this cool hat. Look at that. It's got even more antlers. Again, I'm going to have to decline that. Dual talent, I won't worry about that. This does something, I swear. Well, other than gets me hooves wet, nothing much, but... weaponsmiths. Not a lot better than what we've got. Again, this is basic shit. Riverbend, you've got a bowyer. Is it literally nothing here that could give us a hint into what we can do next? Oh, there's a dragon over there. Aronas. Hello. I would like a quest, please, if that's not too much trouble. A quest for me. You know, actually, I might be able to do that Shadowfang Keep one. Just for funsies. Thunder Bluff flight. Oh wow, you could fly me all the way from here. Courtesy of the Snaring Circle. Hell, that's a long trip. Herbalism trainer. I must be missing something. Or maybe it's down here. Yeah, there's more on here than these bluffs. So, let's go down and see if we can find anything. Moonglade. I'm just making sure it's the right one. Yeah, it's his 55 to 60 zone. Lake Elune Ara. Keeper Remulus. And we'll open that up. The Shrine of Remulus. Dangerous place. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. It seems Moonglade is a weird, protected place. Well, I say weird. It is a protected place. I don't know whether or not it is. Well, it said it was contested territory, right? Yeah, contested territory. So it's contested. Winterspring Fellwood, Stormrange Barrows. Well, there was something over here, wasn't there? It was a flight path. Maybe, yeah, something over here. Here we are. Okay, so I've learnt a flight path. Wouldn't it be absolutely pointless? Ah, no, okay, so... the other flight master will take me to Thunderbluff and Thunderbluff alone. There is a tunnel up there which may bring me... Well, it'll take me to Winterspring, won't it? Or Fellwood. Yeah, it'll take me to Fellwood. I am going under the assumption that that is the Alliance Flight Master. Yes, it is. We don't want to mess with them. That's what it meant by being contested territory. I may, this is a possibility here, but Moonglade may not be zone. Or if it is, there are just no NPCs around here that I can see. We'll go over to this bit here where there are some ruins and a little stone circle of some kind. It looks important. Because it's all just Storm Range Barrow Dens. Well, that's a good achievement to have because we now know everything around here. And it is very pretty. But I don't think this is a leveling zone. So, with this in mind, I think I should go back. Well, I'm up here now, right? I don't know. I think this is something I'm going to have to research and come back to later on. Simply because I just don't have enough information. So what I'll do is now I've explored quote-unquote Moonglade, I will make my way back up to where I came in, effectively. If I do this, while in Moonglade, we'll return the Druid back near their departure point. There's the... Oh wait, no, that's the Druid trainer who gave me those silly missions earlier. Well, I don't know. Why would they put it as a leveling zone if you can't level in it? I did think when I was looking at the map it seemed a bit small to be a leveling zone, but... well, we'll look into it. I'll look into it and we'll see what we can do. But I think this is where we came in. And this is where I will end this session today. Thank you for your continued patience with me in terms of audio and its foibles. I will be back again next week for more of this. We'll find out if Moonglade actually is a levelable zone. If it is, I'll level here. If it isn't, well, where else can we go? We can go to Silithus. We can go to... You don't actually have a good point. No. We'd go to Outland. Oh god, do we start the Burning Crusade stuff? Hold on. What else you've got? You can do... 47 to 51 Searing Gorge. Swamp of Sorrows. Into Blasted Lands. Blasted Lands might have to be it. Okay. If we can't find a way to level here to 60, we'll go to the Blasted Lands and we'll level there. I think that's probably the wisest decision. And then once we've leveled enough in the Blasted Lands, we'll come... we only need 10 levels. We'll definitely start leveling here. And once we've done that, and we're at level 80, we will be... well, we need to be 85 to get to here. But we're almost there, hell. From here, we'll go to... what was it? 80 Storm Peaks, isn't it? Yeah. From Wrath of the Lich King comes Cataclysm, so 84, 85. I can't remember. Oh, Vashir. So we're at Vashir. Then we will go to... well, we may be able to get a little more levels out of that. Or Hyjal. And then Uldum. Then Pandaria. That sounds like a right old time. So, again, yeah, sorry, I've just sidetracked again. I will see you all next week, and I hope you have a wonderful week where everything works out for you. You all get what you want. You all do what you need to do with the least amount of stress and minimal trauma involved. Now go and get yourself something good to eat. I'll see you next week, guys. Bye-bye.